Curtis, thanks for being here. This is amazing that you're showing us this test kitchen you've built and created, and this is where the magic happens. And can you tell me about this place and kind of what's the genius behind it?
Well, yeah, it's where the magic happens. It's also where a lot of the failures happen, and I'd rather they happen in here than in the restaurant. My team and I sort of come up here and we conceptualize menus for the restaurants, and we think about dishes, and we play with ingredients, and we try and develop stuff that tastes really good. We're the guinea pigs, so we taste it, we eat it. If it's no good, we move on. If it's great, we keep it. You know, so it's a fun development environment. Yeah.
Now, is this test kitchen for both Maude and for Gwen, the two restaurants you have here in Los Angeles?
Right. So we use this test kitchen for Maude, Gwen, Cher. And then, you know, we develop a bunch of other recipes that aren't restaurant related that we want to do in the media or for different thoughts and ideas as well. Writing cookbooks, for instance, we develop all of those recipes from in here as well.
So your first restaurant at sea is called Cher, and it's on 3 of our ships. And can you tell me a little bit about what inspired it?
I was super excited to do Cher. You know, when Princess first came to me and said, we've got this idea, you'd have a restaurant at sea. You know, you've got a couple on land and they seem to be pretty popular and hard to get into, and we thought we'd create one for our customers. And I sat down and thought about it, and I thought, it's such a beautiful environment to actually dine in because you're at sea, okay, so you don't have to think about, do I get a taxi home? Am I allowed to have a second glass of wine? Is the babysitter waiting for me? A lot of that stress is gone. So, you know, to me, to take a moment on board, I thought was really a special thing, which is where the name comes from. We want our guests to share with each other this, you know, memorable dining experience and just take a minute to sort of sink in, relax, and let us do our thing. So it's a multi-course dinner, and you get to sort of create your own experience. So you get to see a lot of different things and go on a bit of a journey throughout the dinner.
So while we have Cher on 3 of our ships, the rest of the fleet has the benefit of Crafted by Curtis in the main dining room every night. And can you talk a little bit about that and kind of what inspires you to select those dishes?
Right, so I've crafted a few different entrees that are served in the main dining room, and I've crafted those with the executive chefs of Princess. And you know, there's so many ships, they run around and make sure that everybody understands how to do the dish, and that's why there's only a few of them, so that we can really get them right. But it's fun, no matter where you are in the world on Princess, you'll always get to eat one of my entrees.
So we have a number of people who travel with us who are foodies. They just love food,
Yeah.
but obviously they also love to travel. And one of the great things about Princess is we travel the world in many different destinations. So what kind of jumps to mind when we think of destinations in food and where Princess takes our guests?
That's the beautiful thing. We take them everywhere with Princess, and the food's great all over the world too. You know, I mean, we're here in California now, and this little coastline that we have here, whether you're going north up to Seattle and even all the way up to Alaska, or if you're going south down to Mexico, both unbelievable directions to go from a food perspective. The Mediterranean, you know, it's where I sort of headed when I was a young man and learned how to cook, and there's so many beautiful dining spots throughout the Americas as well as Europe.
Yep.
And then I'm an Aussie, so, you know, if you're down in that neck of the world, we know good food down there too. So it's, I mean, that's the exciting part about travel and food. Princess brings it all together.